Hello, I'm BMillzebub and welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you from a friend of mine's house. I'm dog sitting for them until they get home from an out-of-state trip, but enough about that. Let's get into the video. Now I know what you're all thinking. You're all thinking, I thought you grew up a good Catholic boy, Bob. What experience could you possibly have with magic? Well, not only do Catholics believe in magic, whether they want to admit to it or not, I wasn't always a good Catholic boy, and I most certainly am not now. Before I went balls deep into being Catholic, I played around a bit with magic. I was in middle school, and yes, I was a young lad at one point, which is difficult to imagine because now you see this Adonis sitting in front of you. But I was in middle school, and a friend of mine said that he had gotten into witchcraft, and I figured, why not? So I went to the website he told me about, such as the internet was at the time, since most people still only had dial up, and tried my hand at a few spells. Now I'm really hoping none of you waited with bated breath to find out what happened, because it turns out magic isn't real. But I tried various spells, and I was a bit less kind as a child and tried to curse someone who'd been bullying me and I didn't like, and tried a couple of spells to make life easier for me, and a spell to make someone fall in love with me. Don't judge me, I was a different person back then. And every spell on the website ended the same way. So mote it be, whatever the hell that means. And if anyone out there does know what it means, could you let me know in the comments, because I'm kind of curious, but I'm also feeling a little lazy and not feeling like looking it up. I mean, come on though, what did I expect? It was on the internet. But even if it were from a book, that wouldn't make magic real. Everything that exists in the universe exists naturally, a subset of which magic isn't. Humanity began shaking off religion and magic some centuries ago when we started working towards scientific discovery, and since then, the answer to every question that we've discovered has literally never been magic. Whether it was the magic I tried to practice in my youth, or this ultimate and infinite God, or pantheon of smaller gods. And while people like me may not have the answer to where the universe came from, neither do people who claim magic did it. Just because some dusty old holy book says that the god or gods at the center of that book created everything doesn't make it true. And by the way these gods created the universe definitely is magic, not to mention being something coming from nothing, which is something that we atheists are regularly accused of believing. My attempts at using magic were admittedly short-lived, only a couple months or so, but can I really be blamed for that? I was a kid and didn't have the attention span to do the kind of investigating that I do now when I do research. So with that in mind, will I take the time to research magic now that I'm older? No. No, I won't. Like I said earlier, since humanity started down the road to scientific discovery, we've learned that the answer has never once been magic. I'm not going to waste my time with that, especially when we consider the fact that witches and Wiccans are nowhere near the threat to freedoms in America and the world as the Abrahamic religions are. Not to say that I think that people who practice witchcraft or Wicca are threats to freedom of religion, because I frankly don't know much about those beliefs. And from the interactions I've had with people who practice those religions, it leads me to believe that they have no intention or desire to take away other people's rights. But that'll do it for this one. Do any of you have any experience with magic? Have you ever tried to cast spells or anything like that? If you have, let me know in the comments section below. I'm curious to know what you guys have experienced with such things. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. If you feel so inclined to help me out, consider giving to my Patreon, where I plan on having monthly patron-only live streams or hangouts. Or get me something from my Amazon wishlist. Every little bit helps, and every little bit is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, linked below, to keep up with all my comings and goings, and join my Discord for a chance to talk to yours truly. Take it easy, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next one.